Now, the other hit in sneakers last week was I bit my damn lip. For 600 sale, bit my lip again. Jesus. Toronto and Milwaukee may be a series, but when it comes to sneakers and streetwear, we already have our champion. It's Travis Scott's world, and we're all just living in it. Rarely, if ever, has a single individual dominated both the sneaker and streetwear markets at the exact same time. But that's just what Travis has done over the past 2 weeks. First, let's talk sneakers. The highly anticipated Travis Scott Jordan 1s dropped over a week ago, and they've been the #1 seller on our sales charts ever since. But even more impressive than the volume has been the prices. In the days leading up to the release, resale prices for the ones had started to decline. But once the L's started piling up on the sneakers app during release day, buyers raced to StockX and pushed up the demand. And the result has been a highly unusual price pattern. As we've seen time and time again, resale prices tend to drop in the days after a release. Consider last year's Cactus Jack Jordan 4s. Those ended up losing 25% of their release day resale value in the 10 days after their original drop. But the Travis Scott Jordan 1s have followed a totally different pattern. A day before the release, they were reselling for just over $800. But prices didn't continue to decline. In fact, they've actually increased 20% and are now routinely reselling for over $1,000 a pair. So while Kylie might be a billionaire, Travis is cashing people out. The other hit in sneakers last week was the Ice Blue Trophy Room Jordan 5s, the latest collab from GOAT Jr. Marcus Jordan's Trophy Room. Now, after being debuted by PJ Tucker in the NBA playoffs, these 5s finally hit shelves last week, flipping close to 1,000 pairs in their first 3 days on the resale market. Now, in terms of release weekend sales volume, it's the second biggest Jordan 5 ever, trailing only the Fresh Prince Grapes. It beat out the Paris Saint-Germain, Satin Bread, and the International Flight 5s. As we learned last time from my boy Austin Elo, sometimes the son brings as much heat as the father. To the streets! Like we said earlier, LaFlame isn't just killing it in the sneaker game. He's also got the streetwear game on lock too with his Travis Scott Michael Jordan apparel collection. Now, typically, the latest Supreme drop dominates our streetwear sales rankings, but the success of the Travis Scott MJ collection led to an unprecedented result, with the Travis Scott Michael Jordan collection holding down 4 of the top 5 spots. Now, the other top 5 spot, well, that goes to Virgil Abloh's IKEA Keep-Off Rug, with over 600 sales at a price premium of 25%. While the last few weeks for Supreme haven't been as extravagant as we've previously seen this season, the top 10 has had one lone spark. Back in week 11, Supreme dropped its latest collaborative lighter with Zippo, and in the last 2 weeks, it racked up over 500 StockX sales. But with a price premium of less than 20%, resellers haven't seen much fire. Hopefully this week's Supreme Nike drop can be the bounce back we need after that shiny Swarovski hangover. To the week ahead! Earlier this week, Adidas surprised everyone in the world with the midnight shock drop of the new Glow Yeezy 350 V2. Sizes went pretty fast on Yeezy Supply and Adidas.com, meaning there's plenty of people singing, "Watch out for me, I'm about to close." So when you close your eyes, you really hit the notes. Now, if you were literally caught sleeping on this shock drop, don't even trip, because it looks like they're still dropping on May 25th. Now, the big question remains, how will prices respond after they release? Will they decline like the clays? Or will they increase like the static and static reflectives? Stay tuned to find out. As for other drops this week, we're going back to the future with Nike, who is set to drop the Nike Adapt BB Mag on May 29th. The third colorway of the auto-lacing basketball shoe looks to be Marty McFly approved and has already got ballers saying, "Jumping gigawatts!"
What the hell is a gigawatt?
If hoops aren't your thing, then let's take a trip to New York, Paris, LA, or maybe Chicago, since Nike is dropping the NYC to Paris and the LA to Chicago SB Jordan 1s on May 25th. And since we stopped in LA, we might as well say what up to the king, because Nike is releasing the Hot Lava Black and Hot Lava White on May 24th, right before the release of the new LeBron 10 John Elliott Icon Black on May 25th. I mean, if the Lakers can add as much heat as those drops, they should be fine next year, despite all that backstabbing. We see you, Magic Johnson. As for streetwear, Supreme just united with Nike to drop a crazy collection that included swoosh sweaters, Nike shoulder bags, Nike warm-up pants, and a whole lot more. Also, look out for Palace to drop a collaborative collection with JCDC of United Colors of Benetton on Friday with new tri-fergs ready to be dropped like Dominic in the first round versus Deontay Wilder. Get up, Craig! Come on, son. Get up, son. Shout out to this week's Market Watch Comment of the Week winner, Mr. Brian Zhao. Look, bro, I don't know about you, but as you can clearly see, I don't take L's. And a wise man once said, go chase a bag. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Enjoy that StockX credit, G. Look, that's all for this week. For more StockX market insights, like and subscribe to us here. And if you plan to cop any of this heat that we speak this weekend, let us know what in the comments below. And we'll be sure to show you some love.